What's up, members of the Barrio? It's John, coming to you from Manhattan's Chinatown, and this neighborhood is one of the best in the city for budget food options. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 amazing cheap eats destinations in Manhattan's Chinatown. I don't recommend you try to eat at all of these spots in just one day or you'll have one intense food coma. Check out my other New York City playlist, linked down below in the description when you're done with this video. Here we go. This is a Chinatown lunch staple. There's normally lines out the door. Their roasted pork over white rice is a thing of legend. You guys kept calling me out in the comments for not mentioning it on my first cheap food video, and well, you were all onto something. A long line usually means a tourist trap or a great local pick. I'm gonna go with the latter here. I had my eyes on the roast pork with rice for $4.25 advertised on the window, and the staff inside are incredibly efficient. I could not believe how fast they made my pork and rice to go. You've got to take your lunch to the park across the street, a great spot. 2, 4, 6, 8, I lost count of how many pieces of honey glazed pork you get, but it's some serious bang for your buck. Pair that with some cabbage, white rice, and this is a solid meal from a very solid place. I'm gonna have to listen to your suggestions more often. Well done, members of the Barrio. Well done. This is the only outdoor food cart to make our list. It's been open since the 90s and is an absolutely incredible little spot to check out. Emphasis on the little. If you blink, you'll walk right by this tiny little cart, and that would be a shame. The ladies who work here are super friendly, and she basically put everything on top of my rice noodle and fishball combo, which came out to a whopping $3. Something about this just plain works. The thick noodles, the peanut sauce, even the fish balls were yummy. Guys, check out the little sesame seeds they added. She put all of these sauces that she could on top of it. Delicious. Team Adriana approved as well. This is the perfect quick bite in the morning or for lunch. They're not open past 3:30. Totally worth the trip. Start with a long escalator ride up to Jing Fong and welcome to a dim sum banquet. This spot is absolutely great for big groups and the tables are super spacious. Forget ordering. The food is served by simply pointing at any of the rolling carts, or sometimes they'll offer you something. We tried everything from steamed pork buns to different dumplings to dessert. Prices range on the size of the dim sum from $3.75 to $5 or more. I put this on the list because for a big group, you can eat like a king and not break the bank. While the food quality may not be the highest in Chinatown, the quantity and ambiance more than make up for it. Give Jing Fong a go. Fuzhou Cuisine is the definition of a hole in the wall, but trust me when I say this, they have some of the best boiled dumplings in all of New York City. From the outside, I admit this place doesn't look so inviting, but you're not here for the decorations. You want some dumplings, and you want them now. Not a single thing on their menu is over $4. We ordered 10 pork and chive dumplings for $3.50, and the wheat noodles with peanut butter sauce for $2.50. It was plenty of food. The dumplings were generously sized, and I thought they tasted better than the more famous Vanessa's located next door. The peanut butter noodles were a big surprise as well. They're hand-pulled by a dedicated staffer, and once you mix them together, that peanut flavor, oh so good. This is a can't miss on your Chinatown food hunt. While from the outside it looks like a Vietnamese CD shop, inside are some of the best banh mi sandwiches in all of New York. I had to include at least one non-Chinese food option in this video, and this was an easy pick. While you can also browse the latest Vietnamese DVDs and CD collections, I think you came here for the banh mi. Head for a nearby park and unwrap this Vietnamese staple food. We ordered the $5.50 pork roll. It had pickled carrots, coriander, chili, mayo. My native New Yorker friend Evan, one of my go-to guides for food, was impressed.
You can taste the love in the bread here. Like, this is one of those bites that you just savor when you have it the first time. Like, you gotta get this.
As a cool bonus, if you're a coffee drinker, for $3.50, get yourself some Vietnamese iced coffee. Wow. First time trying Vietnamese coffee. Super sweet. I love it. This little shop packs some serious bite, and the coffee and sandwich combo needs to be on your radar when you're in Chinatown. Guys, we have made it to our cheapest stop on the video. It's so simple. It's called Fried Dumpling, and I bet you can guess what we're about to order. This place was completely Evan's pick, and it barely had enough space for 2 or 3 people to stand comfortably. But for $1.50, you get 5 pork and chive fried dumplings. Take your cheap goodness right across the street.
Follow the smell.
Follow the smell. I dove right in, and where has this place been my whole life? It was so fresh. Evan wasn't surprised at the taste at all.
Every time I come here, it always just seems like it keeps getting better.
So bring a friend, have a seat, and enjoy a spot that's name says it all. Fried Dumpling. If you're staying anywhere near Chinatown on a trip to New York, you should consider stocking up on some meats or produce inside here. The prices are very affordable. This would be great if you had an Airbnb. If you want a quick meal to go, they have all sorts of fresh options like chopped rib or pork with rice for about $5. We were honestly so stuffed, we picked up some vegetable spring rolls for $2, and for an on-the-go snack, they were crunchy and not bad. I'd pop in here just for the market experience and to see some of the more unique items they sell. We're in front of Zhou, which has famous hand-pulled noodles with beef brisket. That is the go-to thing to order here, and exactly what we're gonna be getting. The first thing I noticed inside here was the ice-cold air conditioning, but I digress. Grab a seat and order their most well-known dish, the beef brisket soup with hand-pulled noodles. Evan and I snacked on a few fried dumplings, but the reason to come here is for that soup. Mix in some chili oil for an extra kick and go to work. Look at those handmade noodles. I thought the beef was tender and had a nice sweet and spicy taste. The soup is so big, it's easy to share. Definitely put this spot on your list. Mei Li Wah is a pretty simple place. People come here to absolutely load up on boxes of baked and steamed pork buns, and at just $1.35 each, I stand corrected. This is actually the cheapest item on the video. We got 1 steamed, 1 baked, took them outside. Look at that nice rich barbecue sauce and char siu pork. Team Adriana approved. File this one under yet another delicious cheap snack to eat while wandering Chinatown. While not one of the more well-known dumpling places in New York, 66 Deluxe Green Bo has absolutely fantastic soup dumplings. It was my first time inside this no-frills joint, and a warning, they do charge a $7 minimum per person, but what a fun experience. 8 pork soup dumplings cost $6.25, and this may have been my biggest surprise of the video. What a first impression. So the combination of the broth, the pork, and the skin, it works so well. It's just like the perfect 1, 2, 3 punch. Definitely one of the best soup dumplings I've ever had in my life. If you want to add something tasty, get an order of scallion pancakes for $3.25. You've got yourself one heck of a little meal here. Alright, guys, we couldn't complete this video without some dessert, and we're gonna go to the original Chinatown ice cream factory. This spot is legendary for good reason. Let's check this out. Any ice cream joint that has lychee as a regular flavor and chocolate as an exotic deserves your attention. Make sure to sample 1 or 2 flavors, maybe more, until you find a winner. While I admit at $5.75 for a scoop, this isn't New York's cheapest ice cream, it's certainly worth it. Team Adriana settled on the red velvet, and she couldn't even wait to go outside to take a bite. Each ice cream came with a pink Pocky stick, super random, and super good.
The best part is that they have little pieces of lychee that's actually in there. And it's got like a hint of like rose somehow. It's absolutely fantastic.
If you've eaten all day like we did, share a cone with somebody and take that ice cream to go as you make your own Chinatown adventure. All right, guys, tell me down below in the comments what you thought of this list. Did I miss your favorite cheap eat spot in Chinatown? I'm curious. Also, make sure to watch some of my other New York City playlists, all linked down below in the description. It's been fun, guys. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Until next time.